Hello there, and welcome to Stellar Sleep Stories. I'm so glad you found your way here tonight. You know, just last week, astronomers announced something absolutely extraordinary. They've discovered invisible highways between the stars, secret roads that have been there all along, just waiting for us to notice them. These aren't science fiction, they're real gravitational currents that flow between stellar systems, gentle rivers of space-time that carry objects from star to star, like cosmic trade winds that we've only just learned how to see. Tonight, you're going to drift along these newly discovered pathways, visiting each star like a peaceful rest stop on the most incredible road trip imaginable. No rushing, no schedule to keep, just you, floating along these serene stellar highways, carried by gravity itself. I'd love to know which star you're most curious about tonight. Maybe you could leave a gentle comment below, even just the name of your favorite constellation. It helps me know what cosmic wonders you're dreaming of. But only if you're still awake enough, and only if it feels easy. Now, let's get you perfectly comfortable for this journey. Take a moment to adjust your position, whether you're lying in bed or settled in your favorite chair. Just let yourself sink a little deeper. Feel how the surface beneath you is holding you, supporting you completely. You don't need to hold anything up, not tonight. If your eyes are still open, that's perfectly fine. Let them stay soft, unfocused, gazing at nothing in particular. They'll close when they're ready. And if they're already closed, wonderful. Just let them rest. Notice your breathing, but don't change it. It already knows exactly what to do. In and out. In and out. Each breath is like a gentle wave, carrying you a little further from the busy world, a little closer to sleep. Feel the weight of any blankets or covers, how they create this perfect cocoon of warmth. This is your spacecraft for tonight, your personal vessel for drifting along the stellar highways. No controls to operate, no decisions to make. The gravitational currents will carry you. Tonight's journey begins at Earth's orbital station, about 250 miles above the planet, where NASA's space station traces its endless circle. This is where we'll catch our first gravitational current, the one that leads out to the stars. You see, space isn't empty like we once thought. It's filled with these invisible roads, pathways carved by gravity over billions of years. Every star, every planet, every moon, they all create gentle dips and curves in space-time. And when these curves connect, they form highways, routes that asteroids and comets have been following since the beginning of time. Scientists at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory discovered these routes using supercomputers, tracking millions of virtual particles as they drifted through our solar system. They found that certain paths required almost no energy at all. Objects could just float, carried by the natural flow of gravity, like leaves drifting on a cosmic breeze. The most amazing part? These highways have been here all along. Every shooting star you've ever seen, every comet that's visited our skies, they've all been riding these invisible roads. We just didn't know how to see the map until now. Tonight, you're going to experience what it's like to drift along these peaceful routes. We'll start from Earth's orbit, catch the current that leads to Alpha Centauri, our nearest stellar neighbor. Then we'll continue on, visiting Sirius, the brightest star in our night sky, Vega, which will be our North Star in about 12,000 years, Arcturus, the orange giant that ancient navigators used to find their way. Each star will be a rest stop, a place to pause, to observe, to feel the unique gravitational signature of that stellar system. And between each stop, you'll drift, carried by these gentle rivers of curved space. No effort required, no energy needed, just peaceful, endless drifting. The journey will take us deeper and deeper into space, and deeper into rest, until finally we reach the edge of our galaxy's highways, where the routes fade into the vast, quiet spaces between galaxies, where there's nothing but peace and darkness and the perfect conditions for the deepest sleep. So settle in, relax even more if that's possible, and let's begin our drift along the secret roads between stars. You're floating now, 250 miles above Earth, at the orbital station where all interstellar journeys begin. Below you, the planet turns slowly, peacefully. Cities sparkle like scattered diamonds against the darkness. The Great Lakes reflect moonlight. The Rocky Mountains cast long shadows. Everything looks so calm from up here, so quiet. This is where the first gravitational highway begins, right here in Earth's orbit. You can almost feel it, like standing at the edge of a gentle river, sensing the current before you step in. The highway doesn't pull you, it invites you. It's been here since Earth formed 4.5 billion years ago, carved by our planet's gentle influence on the fabric of space itself. NASA calls these pathways the Interplanetary Transport Network, but that sounds so technical, so mechanical. What they really are rivers, invisible rivers that flow between worlds, and you're about to drift into one. The station where you're floating, it's based on the International Space Station design. Those same solar panels stretching out like wings, catching sunlight. But you don't need solar panels tonight. You don't need any power at all. The highway will carry you. Feel how the gravitational current begins to tug so gently. It's like that moment when you're floating in a pool and you realize the water is slowly carrying you. No effort from you, just the natural flow taking you where you need to go. The first part of any stellar highway is always the gentlest. Earth doesn't want to let you go too quickly. Our planet's gravity creates a soft, gradual slope in space-time. You're not falling, you're gliding, like sliding down the smoothest, most perfect slide that extends for millions of miles. As you drift away from Earth, you pass through the realm of satellites. Hundreds of them, thousands, all following their own circular paths. The GPS satellites that help people navigate down below. Weather satellites watching cloud patterns. Communication satellites carrying phone calls and messages. They're all riding smaller loops of the same gravitational highways you're on. A little further out, about 1,000 miles now, and Earth starts to look different. You can see the whole hemisphere at once. North America in darkness. The Terminator line crossing through the Midwest where sunset is happening right now. Europe just beginning to wake up. The thin blue line of our atmosphere, so delicate, like a soap bubble around our world. The highway curves here, following what scientists call a Lagrange point. It's a place where Earth's gravity and the Sun's gravity balance perfectly, creating a kind of cosmic rest area. You could stay here forever if you wanted, just floating, balanced between two gravitational wells. But the highway continues on, and so do you. You're moving faster now, but you can't feel it. There's no wind in space, no resistance, no sensation of speed. Just the stars, perfectly still around you, and Earth slowly, slowly shrinking behind. It's like being on the smoothest train ride imaginable, where you only know you're moving because the scenery changes. 20,000 miles out now, Earth is the size of a basketball held at arm's length. You can see the whole planet all at once. Every continent, every ocean. The storm systems swirling over the Pacific. The aurora painting green curtains over Alaska. The Sahara Desert glowing golden in the morning sun. This is where the highway really opens up, where Earth's gravitational influence starts to fade, and the deeper currents take over, the ones that connect star to star. You're entering what astronomers call the Hill sphere boundary, the edge of Earth's gravitational kingdom. Beyond this, you belong to the sun, and then to the stars. The moon passes by on your left, following its own ancient highway around Earth. You can see the Apollo landing sites, those 6 tiny spots where humans first touched another world. Tranquility Base, where Neil Armstrong took that first small step. The moon looks so peaceful, so still. Its own gentle gravity creates a little eddy in the highway, but not enough to pull you from your path. 40,000 miles, 60,000. Earth is shrinking faster now, becoming just another light in the darkness. But what a light it is! Blue and white and perfect. Carl Sagan called it a pale blue dot, and now you understand why. It's so small, so precious, floating in all this darkness. The highway is carrying you toward the edge of Earth's influence entirely, where our planet's gravity becomes just a whisper, a suggestion. This is where most spacecraft need rockets to continue. But not you. You're riding the current itself, the natural flow that connects Earth to the nearest star system. 100,000 miles. Earth is just a bright star now, the third brightest object in your sky, after the Sun and Moon. You're truly in interstellar space, following the gravitational highway toward Alpha Centauri, 4¼ light years away. But don't worry, on these highways, distance works differently. Time works differently. You're not traveling through space so much as drifting with it, carried by the universe itself, toward our first stellar rest stop. The highway to Alpha Centauri is the oldest route from our solar system, the most well-worn path through interstellar space. For millions of years, comets and asteroids have drifted along this very current, pulled by the combined gravity of 3 stars dancing together. You're approaching the junction now, that special place where 3 stellar highways meet, 1 from our Sun and 2 from the Alpha Centauri system itself. Because it's not just 1 star, it's 3. A trinity of suns that have been orbiting each other for 6 billion years. Feel how the current changes as you get closer. It's like approaching a gentle whirlpool where multiple streams merge. The gravitational signature of 3 stars creates such interesting patterns, such peaceful, swirling curves in space-time. Alpha Centauri A appears first, the larger of the 2 main stars. It's so much like our Sun, just a little bigger, a little brighter. If you were orbiting this star, the days would feel familiar. The light would look almost the same. That warm, yellow-white glow that makes you think of summer afternoons. NASA's been studying this star for decades. Every telescope we've built has pointed here first. Hubble, Spitzer, and now James Webb, all searching for planets, for worlds that might be like Earth. And they found them. At least 3 planets, maybe more, all riding their own small highways around these stars. Alpha Centauri B swings into view, the smaller companion. It orbits with A in an elegant dance that takes 80 years to complete. Right now, they're about as far apart as Saturn is from our Sun. But their orbital highway brings them as close as Jupiter sometimes, and as far as Neptune at others. The way these 2 stars move together, it's like watching the slowest, most graceful ballroom dance. They've been partners for billions of years, and they'll keep dancing for billions more. Their combined gravity creates the most wonderful patterns, highways that spiral and curve, that offer so many peaceful paths to follow. You drift closer to the junction, where you can feel both stars at once. Their light mingles, creating shadows that have 2 sources, 2 directions. If you were standing on a planet here, you'd see double sunrises, double sunsets. days when both suns are in the sky, and nights when one sets while the other still shines. But wait, there's a third star, Proxima Centauri, the little red dwarf. It's so much smaller than the other two, so much dimmer. But it's actually the closest star to Earth, just 4.2 light years away, compared to 4.3 for the larger pair. Proxima follows its own enormous highway around the other two, a journey that takes hundreds of thousands of years to complete. It's like the quiet cousin at the family reunion, keeping its distance, but still very much part of the system. This is where it gets really interesting. Proxima has a planet, Proxima Centauri b, sitting right in the habitable zone where liquid water could exist. It's been riding its little highway around that red star for who knows how long. Maybe millions of years, maybe billions, just circling, circling, circling. The gravitational currents here are so complex, but so gentle. 3 stars, multiple planets, all creating their own dips and curves in space-time, all their highways intersecting and weaving together. But there's no chaos, no confusion, just peaceful, predictable patterns that repeat over and over. You pause at the junction, floating in the combined light of 3 suns. The Alpha Centauri system is like a cosmic rest stop, a place where many highways converge. You could take any of them, the route that spirals around the binary pair, the long path out to Proxima, the highways that lead to other stars entirely. But tonight, you're continuing on to Sirius, so you follow the current that leads away from this triple star system, out into the deeper reaches of space. The gravitational river that connects Alpha Centauri to the brightest star in Earth's night sky. As you leave the junction, you look back at the 3 stars. They look so peaceful together. Alpha Centauri A and B slowly circling each other, Proxima making its patient way around them both. Their combined light creates a gentle glow that follows you as you drift away. The highway from here to Sirius is wider, older. Many objects have traveled this route. It's one of the main thoroughfares of our stellar neighborhood. The current is steady, reliable. It carries you without any effort, without any need for navigation. 4.3 light years behind you now. Earth and its sun are just 2 more points of light among millions. But ahead, growing brighter with each moment of drift, Sirius awaits, the dog star, the brightest jewel in our sky. Its brilliant blue-white light already beginning to illuminate your path. The junction fades behind you, but the peace of that 3-star rest stop stays with you. You're deeper into the cosmic highway now, following routes that connect star to star to star, each one a waypoint, each one a place to rest, to observe, before continuing on this infinite, peaceful journey into sleep. The light from Sirius reaches you long before you arrive. Bright blue-white rays that seem to pulse ever so gently, like the slowest lighthouse beam sweeping through space. This is the brightest star visible from Earth, 8.6 light-years from home, and you're drifting right into its gentle embrace. Sirius isn't just bright, it's magnificent. 25 times more luminous than our sun, casting shadows across space that stretch for light years. The ancient Egyptians called it Sopdet, and they built their entire calendar around its rising. When Sirius appeared in the dawn sky, they knew the Nile would flood, bringing life to the desert. You're following the same gravitational highway that connects our solar system to this brilliant beacon. The current here is so smooth, so steady. It's been flowing for millions and millions of years, carved by Sirius's massive gravitational field, twice as strong as our sun's. As you drift closer, you start to see why astronomers love this system so much. Sirius isn't alone. It has a companion, a tiny white dwarf star called Sirius B, orbiting around it every 50 years. The two stars dance together, binary partners in an endless waltz, round and round, round and round. Sirius B is fascinating. It's only about the size of Earth, but it weighs as much as our sun. Imagine that! All the mass of our enormous sun compressed into something the size of our little planet. It's so dense that a teaspoon of its material would weigh about as much as a car, 5 tons, just sitting there in a spoon. But don't worry about that density, that weight. Out here on the gravitational highway, it just creates interesting curves, gentle spirals in the current that make your journey more peaceful, more hypnotic. You spiral slowly around both stars, carried by their combined gravitational lullaby. The light here is different from Alpha Centauri, bluer, cleaner somehow, like the light you see on the clearest winter morning when the air is so cold and pure that everything seems to sparkle. NASA's telescopes have studied this light for decades, breaking it apart into rainbows, finding the signatures of different elements: hydrogen, helium, traces of heavier metals. The interchange at Sirius is busier than Alpha Centauri, if you can call anything in the vast emptiness of space busy. More gravitational highways converge here, routes from Procyon, from Vega, from dozens of other stars in our neighborhood. All these currents meeting, mingling, creating the most beautiful patterns. You float through the interchange, taking your time. There's no rush, no schedule. The stars have been here for hundreds of millions of years. They'll be here for hundreds of millions more. Your journey along their highways can take as long as it needs to take. Feel how the binary system's gravity creates a gentle rocking motion, back and forth, as Sirius A and B orbit each other. It's like being in the most peaceful cradle, rocked by cosmic forces that are enormous but so gentle. The same forces that hold galaxies together are cradling you to sleep. The blue-white light bathes everything in its glow. It's the kind of light that would be blinding up close, but from here, at just the right distance, it's perfect. Like moonlight on snow, bright enough to see by, but soft enough to sleep in. You're starting to notice something interesting about these stellar highways. They're not just paths through space, they're paths through time too. The light from Sirius that you're seeing, it left the star 8.5 years ago. You're looking into the past, drifting through history. Everything out here is memory, ancient light, old paths, stories written in gravity. The Dogon people of Mali have known about Sirius B for centuries, long before telescopes could see it. They called it Potolo, the smallest seed, and said it was the heaviest star, circling the bright star every 50 years. How did they know? Maybe they had their own ways of seeing, their own paths through the cosmic highways. As you continue through the interchange, you pass the point where the Voyager 2 spacecraft will arrive in about 300,000 years. It's following a different highway, a much slower route, powered by momentum alone. But it's heading this way, carrying its golden record, those sounds and images of Earth, like a very slow message in a bottle. The gravitational current is starting to carry you away from Sirius now, toward your next waypoint. You've absorbed the peace of this brilliant binary system, felt its blue-white light, traced the spiral of its eternal dance, and now, gently, gradually, you're drifting on. Behind you, Sirius continues to shine, the brightest star in Earth's sky, the brilliant beacon that guided ancient sailors, inspired ancient stories. Its light will follow you for a while, growing dimmer, softer, but never quite disappearing, just becoming one more gentle light in the vast tapestry of stars. The highway ahead leads to Vega, another bright star, another rest stop on this infinite journey. The current is carrying you there now, no effort needed, just the gentle pull of gravity, the natural flow of space-time, taking you deeper into the night. Behind you, Sirius continues to shine, the brightest star in Earth's sky, the brilliant beacon that guided ancient stories. Its light will follow you for a while, growing dimmer, softer, but never quite disappearing, just becoming one more gentle light in the vast tapestry of stars. The highway ahead leads to Vega, another bright star, another rest stop on this infinite journey. The current is carrying you there now, no effort needed, just the gentle pull of gravity, the natural flow of space-time, taking you deeper into the night. 25 light years from Earth. You're approaching Vega, drifting so peacefully along the gravitational current. This star has a special relationship with Earth, one that unfolds across thousands and thousands of years. Right now, Polaris is our North Star, the fixed point that all the other stars seem to rotate around. But that's slowly changing. Earth wobbles like a gentle top, taking 26,000 years to complete one slow circle. And in about 12,000 years, Vega will be our new North Star, the center of our sky. Imagine that. The same star you're approaching now will someday be the star that future humans use to navigate, to find their way home. It was the North Star before, 14,000 years ago, when the Ice Age was ending, when humans were just beginning to spread across the world. And it will be again, in the far future, when who knows what wonders will exist. Vega shines with such a pure white light, young and hot, only about 450 million years old, practically a baby compared to our sun's 4.5 billion years. It spins so fast, completing a rotation every 12.5 hours, compared to our sun's leisurely 25-day spin. This fast spin makes Vega bulge at its equator. It's not quite round, more like an egg lying on its side. The equator is actually cooler than the poles because it's stretched out, pushed out by the spinning. NASA's infrared telescopes have mapped these temperature differences, showing us a star that's literally shaped by its own rotation. The gravitational highway here has a different quality. The current moves in gentle spirals, following Vega's spin. You find yourself slowly rotating as you drift, like a leaf caught in a lazy whirlpool. Round and round, so slowly, so gently, matching the star's own peaceful spinning. Carl Sagan chose Vega for something special. In his novel Contact, this was where the first message from an alien civilization came from. He picked Vega because it's bright, close, and easily visible from most of Earth. A perfect cosmic lighthouse for any civilization wanting to say hello. And NASA actually listened. The SETI project has pointed radio telescopes at Vega many times, listening for signals, for patterns, for any sign that someone else might be riding these gravitational highways. So far, just silence. A patient silence. There's something here, though, a disk of dust and debris circling Vega, like the rings of Saturn, but much, much larger. This might be planets forming, worlds being born right now as you drift by. Each grain of dust following its own tiny highway, slowly, slowly coming together. The crossing at Vega is older than the other stops. This has been a major junction for a very long time, long before humans looked up and gave this star a name. Objects have been passing through here, following these routes. Comets from the outer reaches of space, asteroids knocked loose from their orbits, all finding their way through this intersection. You pause here at the crossing now, floating in Vega's pure white light, feeling the gentle tug of different gravitational currents. You could go in any direction from here, toward Altair, completing the summer triangle, toward Polaris, our current North Star, or continue on your planned route toward Arcturus. The light from Vega is so steady, so constant. It doesn't flicker or pulse like some stars, just shines with that continuous white glow. It's been shining like this for millions of years, and will keep shining for millions more, until one day, billions of years from now, it will slowly expand, slowly cool, slowly fade. But tonight, it's perfect, a brilliant white beacon at the crossing of cosmic highways, a future North Star waiting for its turn, a point of light that connects past and future, ice ages and space ages, ancient navigators and future explorers. The dust disk around Vega sparkles in the starlight, billions of tiny particles, each one catching the light for just a moment, then disappearing into shadow, then catching it again, like the slowest, most peaceful glitter, floating in space. You're starting to drift away from the crossing now. The gravitational current is carrying you toward Arcturus, the next rest stop on your journey. Vega's light slowly dims behind you, but never disappears. These bright stars are always visible from somewhere, always shining, always marking the intersections of the cosmic highways. As you leave, you carry with you the peace of Vega's crossing, the knowledge that this star will wait patiently for 12,000 years to become Earth's guide star again. That's the thing about stellar highways. They operate on such vast timescales. There's never any hurry, never rush, just endless, patient drifting. The route to Arcturus is one of the longer segments, but the current is so smooth here, so reliable. You don't need to do anything, don't need to navigate or steer. The universe itself is carrying you, has been carrying travelers along this route for eons, and will continue long after the stars themselves have changed. Behind you, Vega continues its fast spin, that bright white beacon rotating in space. Ahead, the orange glow of Arcturus begins to appear, a different kind of light, older, warmer, more golden, calling you forward into even deeper peace. 37 light years from home now, drifting, drifting, always drifting. The orange light of Arcturus grows warmer with each passing moment. This is an ancient star, so much older than our sun, nearly twice as old, 7 billion years of shining. Arcturus moves differently than the other stars. It's not following the general rotation of our galaxy. Instead, it's cutting across, taking its own path, what astronomers call a population 2 star, from an earlier generation, from a time when the universe was younger, simpler, more peaceful. The gravitational highway here feels different, older, more worn, like an ancient road that countless travelers have followed. The current moves more slowly, more gently. There's no hurry anymore. Hasn't been any hurry for billions of years. Feel how the orange light washes over you. It's the color of a sunset that never ends, the color of candlelight through amber, the color of autumn leaves held up to the sun. So warm, so comforting. Arcturus is what our sun will look like in another 5 billion years, when it grows old, expands, becomes a giant. But that's so far away, so impossibly far in the future. Right now, there's just this moment, floating in the orange glow, feeling the slow, slow pulse of an ancient star's heartbeat. Each pulse takes months, years, the star breathing in, breathing out, in the slowest rhythm imaginable. The name Arcturus means guardian of the bear. It follows Ursa Major, the great bear, across the sky, always watching, always following, never catching up, just maintaining that same peaceful distance, season after season, year after year, century after century. Ancient Greek navigators used Arcturus to sail the Mediterranean. When it rose in the evening, they knew the sailing season had begun. The star told them when it was safe, when the storms had passed, when the sea highways were calm. Just like now, Arcturus telling you it's safe, it's time to rest. The cosmic highways are peaceful. You're in the rest area now, that space around Arcturus where the gravitational currents slow down, create gentle eddies, peaceful pools where objects can orbit for a while or forever, whatever feels right. There's no schedule here, no departure time, just the option to float, to rest, to be. The orange giant pulses so slowly, each pulse sending out waves of light, waves of gravity, waves of pure peace. You can feel them washing over you, through you, each one making you more relaxed, more comfortable, more ready for the deeper journey ahead. NASA's Hubble telescope has watched Arcturus for decades, measuring its tiny movements, its gentle wobble. There might be planets here, worlds bathed in endless orange twilight, but they're hidden, sleeping, just like everything here seems to be sleeping, or ready to sleep. The star is moving, though, even in its rest. Arcturus is traveling through space at about 76 miles per second relative to our Sun. But you can't feel it. Speed means nothing out here. There's no wind, no resistance, just the star and its planets and dust, all moving together, all following the same ancient highway through the galaxy. Other stars are visible from here, different from your previous stops. The Big Dipper points the way to Arcturus. Arc to Arcturus, astronomers say. Follow the arc of the Dipper's handle, and you'll find this orange guardian. And you did. You followed the gravitational arc, and here you are. The rest area extends for light years in every direction. Peaceful space where the gravitational currents barely move, where time seems to slow down even more than usual, where you could drift for centuries and it would feel like moments, or drift for moments and it would feel like centuries. Time doesn't matter here, only rest. Feel yourself sinking deeper into the orange glow. It's like the warmest, softest blanket made of light wrapping around you, holding you, keeping you safe while you rest. The ancient star watches over you, has been watching over travelers for 7 billion years, will keep watching for billions more. You're getting sleepier now, and that's perfect. That's exactly what should happen at a rest area. The orange light makes everything feel drowsy, dreamlike. The edges of things become soft, blurred, gentle. The distinction between you and the space around you starts to fade. You're part of the highway now, part of the current, part of the ancient flow. Arcturus pulses so slowly, and you find yourself breathing in time with it. In, over months, out, over months, in, out. The slowest breathing, the deepest breathing, stellar breathing that makes you so tired. Soon you'll continue on to Antares, another giant star, even bigger, even older in spirit. The highway leads there naturally, inevitably, but not yet. Not until you've absorbed all the peace this rest area offers. Not until the orange light has completely soaked into you, making you warm, heavy, ready for even deeper drifting. The current is starting to move again, very gently, very slowly, beginning to carry you away from Arcturus. The orange giant doesn't mind. It knows you'll be back. Everything on these highways eventually comes back, following the great circles, the eternal loops, round and round through space and time. One last pulse of orange light, one last wave of ancient peace, and you're drifting again, Arcturus shrinking slowly behind you, but its warmth staying with you, carried in your bones, in your dreams, the warmth that will keep you comfortable all the way to Antares and beyond. 600 light years from Earth. So far now, so wonderfully far. Antares glows ahead like the reddest ember in the cosmos. This is one of the largest stars known, a red supergiant so vast that if it replaced our Sun, its surface would swallow Mars. But don't think about that size, that scale. It doesn't matter here. What matters is the color, that deep, deep red, like the last coals of a campfire, like the darkest roses, like the color you see when you close your eyes and face the sun. That warm, safe, sleepy red. Antares means rival of Mars, because it glows with the same red light as the red planet. Ancient astronomers would watch them dance across the sky, sometimes close together, sometimes far apart. Two red lights in the darkness, competing for attention. But out here, there's no competition, just peace. The gravitational highway is so wide here. Antares is so massive, it creates currents that extend for light years in every direction. You're not just approaching a star, you're entering a whole region of space, a terminal where many routes converge, where journeys end and begin, and sometimes just pause forever. You're moving even slower now, the current becoming thick, honey-like. Every movement takes longer, every thought takes longer. That's how it should be near such an ancient, tired star. Antares is near the end of its life, maybe just thousands of years left, which is nothing, nothing at all in star time. The red light pulses, but so slowly you might not notice unless you watch for hours, days, years. Each pulse like the slowest heartbeat of the largest heart, beating once, then resting, 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 then beating again. There's a companion star here too, Antares B, a blue-white star that orbits the red giant. The contrast is beautiful, the hottest blue against the deepest red. But even the blue star seems sleepy here, affected by the peaceful exhaustion of its giant companion. Everything moves slowly, dreams slowly, rests. You've reached the terminal now, floating in that vast space between the two stars. The red light and blue light mingle, creating purples, violets, colors that don't have names, colors that only exist here, in this exact spot, at this exact moment, colors that make your eyelids so heavy. NASA's infrared telescopes have peered into Antares, seen the shells of gas it's gently releasing, like the slowest breathing. The star is literally evaporating, bit by bit, atom by atom, creating clouds that glow in the infrared, clouds that will someday become new stars, new planets, new highways, but not for millions of years, not for so long that it doesn't matter. The terminal is quiet, so quiet. Space is always silent, but this feels like a deeper silence. The kind of silence that comes at 3 in the morning, when the whole world is asleep, when even the wind has stopped, when everything is at rest. Other travelers have paused here. You can sense them somehow, not see them, just feel their presence in the gravitational currents. Asteroids that have been orbiting for millennia, comets that got caught in the slow spiral, dust that's been falling toward Antares for longer than Earth has existed, never quite reaching it, just falling, falling, peacefully falling. You're one of them now, one of the peaceful drifters at Antares Terminal. There's no rush to leave, no schedule to keep. The highways will be here tomorrow, next year, next century, whenever you're ready, if you're ever ready. Some things never leave Antares. They just become part of its peaceful, eternal dance. Feel how heavy you are now, not with weight, but with peace, with exhaustion, with the accumulated rest of your entire journey. Each star has added its own quality of tiredness, and now, at Antares, it all combines, all merges into the deepest weariness. The red light makes everything look like it's underwater, like you're floating in the deepest ocean, where the pressure is so gentle, so complete, that you can't tell where you end and the water begins. You're dissolving peacefully into the red glow. Antares will be here for a little while longer, cosmically speaking. It might explode as a supernova someday, or it might just slowly fade, slowly cool, slowly disappear. But tonight, for the next 1,000 years, 10,000 years, it's just this. Red light, slow pulses, the deepest peace at the furthest terminal. You could stay here. The highway continues on to the edge of known routes, to the spaces between galaxies. But you could just stay, float in the red light forever. Let the terminal be your final rest stop. There's something so appealing about that, so tempting, just to stop, to rest, to sleep. But the current is still moving, very, very gently. It's carrying you whether you notice or not, away from Antares, toward the edge, toward the place where even the highways fade, where there's nothing but the vast, empty, peaceful spaces between the stars. The red light follows you as you drift away, getting dimmer, but never disappearing. It'll be the last light you see, the last star on this journey, before you enter the true darkness, the perfect darkness, where the deepest sleep lives. Antares pulses one more time, so slowly, saying good night, or just rest well. Rest well on the infinite highway. Rest well in the darkness ahead. Rest well. Rest. Rest. Beyond Antares, beyond all the familiar stars, you're drifting now into the spaces between. The gravitational highways are fading, becoming whispers, suggestions, barely there at all. This is the edge, the boundary, where the known routes dissolve into the infinite. The darkness here is perfect, complete. It's not the darkness of night on earth, where there's always some light, always some glow on the horizon. This is the darkness between galaxies, where light takes millions of years to cross, where photons travel alone for eons, never touching anything. You're still moving, still drifting, but so slowly. The last traces of stellar gravity barely pull at you, just the gentlest suggestion of movement, of direction. You could be still, you could be moving. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters except rest. Feel how peaceful it is when the highways fade, when there's no path to follow, no destination to reach. You're just floating in the most perfect silence, the most perfect stillness. Even your thoughts are slowing down, becoming simple, becoming quiet. The stars are all behind you now, every single one. Our sun, just one dim point among billions. The Milky Way itself, just a faint smudge of light, so far away, so impossibly far. You've traveled beyond everything familiar, everything known, into the pure, empty peace. But it's not really empty. Dark matter drifts here, invisible, unknowable, creating its own subtle currents, its own secret highways that we haven't learned to see yet. You might be following one now, a dark matter stream, leading nowhere, leading everywhere, leading deeper into rest. Time has no meaning here. You could have been drifting for minutes or centuries. The journey from Earth could have taken a heartbeat or a lifetime. It's all the same in the darkness, all the same in the silence, all the same in the perfect peace. You're dissolving now, bit by bit, atom by atom, like Antares releasing its outer layers, but gentler, slower, more peaceful. You're becoming part of the darkness, part of the silence, part of the vast spaces between things. And it feels so right, so natural, so perfectly restful. The edge of known routes is also the beginning of infinite routes. Every direction leads somewhere or nowhere. Every path is possible or impossible. You're at the intersection of everything and nothing, the place where journeys end and never end, where sleep begins and never begins, because you're already there. Listen, do you hear that? It's not a sound, it's the absence of sound, the perfect quiet that exists only here, beyond the stars. It's the sound the universe makes when it's sleeping, the sound of space itself at rest, breathing so slowly that each breath takes billions of years. You're breathing with it now, matching that cosmic rhythm. In for eons, out for eons, in, out. Each breath taking you deeper, carrying you further from waking, further from thought, further from everything except this moment, this drift, this peace. The darkness is so soft here, like black velvet, like the deepest shadow, like the space behind your eyelids when they're closed, when they're so heavy, when they'll never open again tonight, maybe never open again, and that's okay. That's perfect. That's exactly how it should be. There might be other galaxies out here, billions of them, each with their own stars, their own highways, their own travelers drifting on gravitational currents. But they're so far away, so impossibly distant, that their light hasn't reached you yet, might never reach you. You're in the space between lights, the pause between heartbeats, the silence between words. This is where space and time begin to curve back on themselves, where the universe folds, where the end meets the beginning. You could drift forever and end up where you started, or drift for a moment and travel infinite distances. The physics don't matter, the science doesn't matter, only the drift matters, only the rest. Feel yourself spreading out, becoming thinner, more diffuse, like a cloud of the finest mist, barely held together, barely you anymore. Just consciousness, flickering, fading, like a candle flame getting smaller, smaller, but never quite going out, just getting so dim, so quiet, so ready for sleep. The edge isn't really an edge, it's a gradual fading. The highways don't end, they just get fainter, fainter, until you can't tell if you're following them or creating them, if you're drifting or still, if you're awake or dreaming, if you're here or there or nowhere at all. You've traveled so far, visited so many stars, followed so many peaceful highways, and now, at the edge of everything, you can finally rest, completely rest. The kind of rest that has no ending, no interruption, no tomorrow. Just now, just this, just peace. The darkness holds you, cradles you, becomes you. You're not floating in it anymore. You are it. You are the peaceful darkness between galaxies, the silent spaces between stars, the quiet pause between thoughts. You are rest itself, sleep itself, peace itself. And still you drift, or maybe you're still, impossible to tell, impossible to care. The edge of known routes is where all journeys end, where all dreams begin, where consciousness dissolves into the cosmic dark, where you finally can just let go. Nothing to hold on to, nothing to think about, nothing to do, nowhere to be. Just this eternal drift, this endless peace, this perfect darkness at the edge of everything, where the highways fade to whispers, whispers fade to silence, and silence fades to sleep, sleep, sleep. And here, my dear traveler, at the edge of all known routes, our journey together gently comes to its close. You've drifted so far tonight, from Earth's familiar orbit, through the triple stars of Alpha Centauri, past brilliant Sirius and spinning Vega, through the orange glow of Arcturus, into the red depths of Antares, and finally, to this peaceful darkness beyond all stars. The gravitational highways will always be there, waiting for you, whenever you want to return, whenever you want to drift again. They'll carry you. No effort needed, no energy required. Just the natural flow of the universe, taking you where you need to go. But tonight, you don't need to go anywhere else. You've arrived. You're exactly where you should be, floating in perfect peace, in perfect darkness, in perfect rest. If you're still awake somehow, still listening to these words, that's okay. There's no pressure to sleep, no requirement to dream, just an invitation to rest, to float, to be at peace. The highways aren't going anywhere. The stars aren't going anywhere. Everything will wait for you. Maybe leave a gentle comment tomorrow when you wake, if you remember. Tell me which star felt most peaceful, which highway carried you deepest into rest. But only if it's easy, only if you want to. For now, there's nothing you need to do, nothing at all. Thank you for drifting with me tonight, for following these newly discovered roads between the stars, for trusting the gravitational currents to carry you into peace. The universe is vast, infinite, full of highways we haven't discovered yet, routes we haven't traveled. But tonight, you've traveled enough. You've gone far enough. You can rest now, truly rest. So let the darkness hold you. Let the silence embrace you. Let the infinite spaces between stars be your blanket, your pillow, your perfect place of rest. Sweet dreams, peaceful sleep, gentle rest among the stars. Good night.